Alright guys, well, we are loaded up and we just got to get kids in the car and we are out of here for the long holiday weekend of hunting on the mountain. Wow, who was sitting in this seat last? It's short. And we're gonna go find us a big buck. And you better get the right keys because these ones won't work in the Lincoln. Oh, okay, let's go. He's coming up, Joe. He's coming up. He's right there. He's right there. He's gonna cross your path right there. Ah, dropped him like a rock.
Where's your pack?
At the top of the hill.
Gotta love those horn hunter packs. What do you think?
I think he's good.
I think he's awesome.
Gotta love the phone scope.
I'm excited. My first brown elk. Ready.
Yeah, we're cruising up the mountain and we're gonna get up to camp, and we just talked to our buddy McCade, Mr. Cox from Nimrod Outdoors, and they're on their way up as well, and we should meet them at camp. So he and Andrew from King's Camel will be with him. So we should have a good hunting weekend this weekend with Nimrod Outdoors and King's Camel. So
Absolutely.
now, if we can just find the deer. Got a great vantage point right here. So we're just doing some glassing, waiting for McCade and Andrew to show up. We'll head to camp, get camp set up, and go out for an evening hunt. So, super excited. We actually thought we had a deer or something down there in the meadow, but it turned out to be a limb with a big nest on it. Fooled me bad. Anyways, they're about here. I can see them driving up over there. So, we'll get with them, get to camp, and then get to hunt. Well, dang it all. We had elk right here at 80 yards. And they, I think they winded us. I think they swirled a little bit on them and they winded us and they took off. But there was probably, I don't know, what do you say, 30 cows? A couple of spikes, a raghorn, and a big bull. And tried to break the camera out and get video of them. So if it turns out, I'll put it on so that you can see what we were looking at. But yeah, they were right here, 88 yards. He had a spike and he couldn't get a shot off. They knew we were here. Jacob's got a really big buck right here. Just a really big buck. It's somewhere right here. Chase, come this way. What's the range?
We're about 100 yards down the trail, just down from where we were.
Straight down the ridge where the elk were. Where the elk were, where we first saw them.
Yeah, pretty much straight down that ridge. Now they're going out across the flat.
Oh, there's Jake's arrow right there. Nothing on this arrow, but only a piece of it. How far was he? 50 downhill? You think it went under him? Are you sure?
I'm not sure now, but so I was sitting in this group of pines about 50, I ranged him at 53. So, and it's a super steep
It's
downhill.
super
so
steep.
I put my 40 on him and shot, and he kind of dove off and went across the side hill. But we haven't decided if I hit him
that
yet
arrow?
or yeah. If I hit him pretty good, and it broke off a good chunk
Yeah,
inside of him.
There's only
If
that much of
not-
it left.
If not, I hit one of these junipers and it broke the arrow in there.
Yeah, so
I don't know. We're gonna have to look around and
we're gonna see if we can
find
catch
blood.
some blood.
I don't see any arrows.
You guys stay right here. I'll go right over to where you saw him, and we'll work that way for a minute. That's a steep sucker.
Yeah, it was like straight down.
Well, we're tracking him out a little bit, and I have stumbled onto some blood. So it's not a lot. Hopefully we can track him out of here. Hopefully we got a good one. Well, we're tracking him, but very little blood. Very, very, very little blood. One little drop every 40, 50 yards. He's been following a trail pretty well, but there's just no blood. So, what do you think, Jake?
I don't know.
You think you went down on that one? That trail there?
Might have.
Go check it real quick and see if there's anything there. Yeah, we haven't seen blood in it in a little bit. Jason and Joe are sitting back here on the trail on the last blood we found. But we're a good, we're probably a good 60, 70, maybe 80 yards away from them, and we haven't seen blood in a minute, so I don't know. It doesn't look good. Very, very little blood. Well, this has got to be about the crummiest feeling on the face of the earth. I know it's torturing Jacob, but yeah, it doesn't look good. We're not seeing any blood. I feel bad for him. Yeah, it's getting really dark, and we haven't found any more blood from the last spot we saw, so we're gonna have to mark it and come back in the morning. So, oh, it doesn't look good though. It does not look good. It's gonna be a long, long night. I hate this feeling. Jacob says he's got the 3-point with the 4-point right now, and he looks fine. Jacob. Jacob. He says he's about 200 yards from him, but he can't get to him in any way. But both bucks are there together still. I think he just skimmed him. There's very little blood. Jacob, are you there? Well, we have made it back up to the backpacks. It is dark, dark, dark. And by the time we get clear up and out to the cars, it's going to be really dark. Anyways, Jake found the bucks again, glassed them up, had them about 200 yards out in front of him, couldn't get to them, and said they both looked all right still, which is a bummer. So we'll get back on it tomorrow morning and see what we can find. But that's just disappointing there. I don't know. His shot must have been low. He said he felt like it was low. When he shot, he felt like it was low, but it must have just skimmed the dang thing, because we ran out of blood. We tracked drops about every 30, 40 yards. We tracked drops, and we tracked them out there probably 300, 400 yards. And then they just stopped and we couldn't find any more. So the others will be meeting up right here real quick, and then we'll boogie up and out of here. But man, what an evening. Look forward to tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Well, we made it back to the car. That was a heck of a hike out of there. I'm going to set up the tent real quick, eat some dinner real quick, and get to bed so we can get back down there in the morning. So, well, all I'm getting, McCade, from the little boys is McCade really needs some help.
I know.
What's he doing? Oh, how come you're putting some arrow? How come you're putting those together?
Well, you need them to kill deer.
Well, don't you have any in your quiver already?
I got one.
You got one? You started out the evening with 4.
6 actually.
6? Where are all your arrows, McCade?
A nice young cow elk girl decided she didn't want them in her. And ducked them all, I'm gonna say.
She ducked all your she ducked all your advances? Hey, did we finally get arrows made?
Oh, I thought you were talking on the phone.
And look at that. There's a full quiver.
Don't.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I dropped my bow and a pygmy walked off with 5 of my arrows.
A pygmy?
Pygmy.
Down in the bottom?
Down the bottom.
Oh man. Those dang pygmies.
Gentlemen.
Well, our broadhead building hour is over.
It is over.
And now McCade can get to dinner.
Yeah, it should be about ready. Did you guys eat?
We did.
Yeah.
Well, it's morning time. It's go time. It's sometime. I take it McCade is not a morning person.
At all. Notice I was the last one to bed.
Yeah, last night as I crawled into bed, he was still out here on his tailgate of his truck fixing something and doing something out here. Everybody else had gone to bed. But no, McCade. All right, boys, we ready to leave camp? Oh, we got McCade over here doing his stretching for the morning. Come on. Morning calisthenics. We gonna do jumping jacks too? There we go. There we go. If you, yeah. Yeah, let's get out of here. Bunch of cows and calves, but no big bulls. Just feeding. Well, we're to the spot that Jacob left those bucks last night. They were right down here, that way. So, yeah, here we go. Oh, by the way, September 1st, we heard our first bugle just a few minutes ago. We've been looking and looking. I can't find any sign of Jake's buck for nothing. Well, that was a tough one. We got them to 100 yards and couldn't close the distance at all. They were bedded in a bad spot. We could not get to them. They finally got up and fed down and kind of towards us, so we tried to make a little play on them there, but they just disappeared in the Quakies there, and we couldn't find them. So that was a tough one, huh, Joe? Yeah, back up to the packs and let's keep moving. Let's see. One heck of a day. One heck of a day. Got into some good animals. Saw all kinds of elk that these guys didn't want to shoot. Yeah. Didn't fling an arrow today, did you?
Yeah, the target when I got back,
To make sure it was on?
it was off.
It was off?
Yeah.
How bad did it bump?
Aiming at the center. This. That's it up here.
Oh man. Well, that could be reason.
20 yards.
At 20 yards? And how far were the elk last night when you were shooting at them?
Probably 40, 50.
Oh, you were probably floating a good foot and a half high and left. Anyways, we are, I know, isn't that sunset awesome? We look good in the sunset, don't we?
Not together.
Not together. Kind of weird. Anyways, we're going to bail out. We've got some new intruders here in camp that have kind of just taken over, and I think they're going to blow the whole area out for the rest of the hunt. Hey, look at that. See those? Do you see it? Oh, I can't zoom in this mode. Anyways, we got sheep right in camp when we got back up here to camp. So we're going to bail out of this place and move to another place away from the sheep. Anyways, this is episode number 5. If you haven't seen the other episodes, make sure you get back and watch those other episodes. Don't forget to subscribe right here. Go check out Nimrod Outdoors. They are awesome. Subscribe to their channel, like them, so follow them on social media. It's S-A-H-N, right? S-A-H-N. Yeah, and that was kind of scary, whatever it was you did. Anyways, give them a like and a follow, and we'll catch you on episode 6. Sheep. The land of the lost sheep. Except for these suckers are not lost.